So I almost got kidnapped. In this video, I'll be telling you guys how I almost got kidnapped coming back from Onitsha. So I've been hearing a lot of stories. You see, they say if you want to buy clothes, you need to gather money, go Onitsha, it's more cheaper. So a lot of people have been telling me if you want to buy clothes, go to Onitsha, it's more cheaper. So that's why I say, man, I go Onitsha. So I traveled to Onitsha to buy some clothes. And on my way going to Onitsha, everything was smooth, everything was actually fine. I didn't have any stress. We got to Asaba. We stopped at the bridge. There's a bridge from Asaba to Onitsha. There's a bridge that you're going to pass. So they actually, because there was a lot of hold up, they actually have to stop us at the bridge. So we have to use leg to walk to the other side. I walked to the other side of the bridge, then enter a keke. From the keke, then the keke took me to the main Onitsha market. So actually, clothes were actually cheap in Onitsha. I can't lie. So I bought a lot of clothes. Now I understand why a lot of boutiques go to Onitsha to buy clothes. It's actually cheaper there. So after buying the clothes, I had plans that I was going to go to Onitsha that same day and I'm going to go back to where I came from that same day. So that was my plan. So when I went to Onitsha, after buying the clothes, after everything, I think it was around 4 o'clock. I was like, man, am I going to meet time? Am I going to meet the boss? So I was like in a hurry. So I went back to the park and I asked them, like, are they bus going back to Auchi? They say some bus are going back to Auchi. So they directed me to a park where I should go. And that park is in Asaba, not Onitsha. So I have to enter a bus from Onitsha to Asaba, or maybe small journey. So I entered the bus. I didn't know anywhere. I've actually been to Asaba before, but I didn't know anywhere like that. So, and I didn't carry my ATM. I only brought cash. I only just brought cash with me. I didn't carry ATM. My phone was about to die. I was like, how I can't find an hotel, and I almost used all my cash to buy clothes. So the only cash that I have left was cash for like transport going back to Auchi. So that was how I went to from Onitsha. I went to Asaba. So they directed me to the park. I had to enter another bike. I trekked, my brother. I was so tired that day. So I went to the park and there was no motor actually. They asked me to wait. I was like, I didn't know. I want to go home today. I don't know where to sleep. I don't have enough money because I don't know how to. I didn't bring charger. So I made a lot of mistake that day. I can't even lie. I made a lot of mistakes. So luckily for me, a man drove in. This man was a soldier man. I didn't know he was a soldier man, but he drove in with a Camry, this pencil light Camry. So it was like he's looking for passengers. He's going to Auchi, and there was him and a Fulani man inside the motor. So I was scared, like, now Fulani this man carry. I think with another woman. So I was like, I didn't have any option. The man was like, come, enter motor, more they go, pay, more they go, more they go. No worry, everything okay. He didn't tell us he was a soldier. So I was like, I didn't have any choice. So I entered the motor, Omona. So we go. Then we got to a place. I don't know this area, but we got to a place. I think it was like 9 in the night. Actually, I forgot to say, when we were moving from Asaba to Auchi, we actually saw a dead body along the road, man. Literally a dead body along the road. It was just sitting there along the road. I was like, what the fuck? A dead body along the road? How come? Every motor was just passing that dead body. Nobody even stopped to say, who is this man? It was already swollen up. I was like, man, I was just praying that God, I beg, let me reach out. Let me reach out safely. So then we got to a place where heavy rain was falling. The road was so bad because they actually received the call that kidnappers are on the road. So the guy was just maneuvering, he was going through different directions. So we were passing different directions, I remember. So we got to a road where that road was so silent. We had to stop because the road was so bad. Everywhere was poto. So the driver said all of us should come down from the car. We should trek to the other side of the road because the road was so bad. Because the car was carrying, like, I think it was 5 of us or 6 of us. So we have to trek to the road. So we trek. We begin to the trek for poto. Before you know, now so people come outside. Kidnappers. I say, what if my mama won't talk? Where I go tell people say I go say na Onitsha, go back to clock no there out. I know better, but if not be big guy. Now so people come outside. You see the way I tear raising. I move sharply. I did very active. ASAP. We can't waka run take one bush. We can't even say how we want to do today now. We don't know say the driver was a soldier. So the driver guy take maneuver the people before you know. Now so the driver come to us. Enter. He met us at the front. So we enter now. So the driver puts fire. From that place to where we get to our chief, the driver was just putting fire, my brother. And so the driver come to tell us, say, now soldier ain't be okay. Now soldier you be now, you know, tell us, we were so happy, but that day was a very horrific day for me. And so since that day now, I say, I know they go Onitsha again. Nothing concern me on Onitsha. We finally got home, I think like 1 o'clock, I mean 2 o'clock in the night. So I reach house, I relax, I go bath, I need that, take my God, say, God, thank you. Nothing will carry this my 2 leg go Onitsha again. So guys, this is my story of how I almost got kidnapped in the road from Onitsha to Auchi. Thank you guys for watching.